Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's a cat. How we doing? How's everybody doing? Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Turn that down just a little. Ready delinquent. I am not. Them's fighting words. Them's fighting words. Is it because of the tattoos? Is it the harness? Is it the shackles that I can spin? Fight me. The perky. You know, this version's not supposed to have that on, and I don't know why it is. I noticed that when I got on tonight. It's not supposed to have that. I don't know why it does. It's not supposed to. I don't have a toggle for it. Shot front. I mean, you can't see anything. You know what I mean? Like it's not like there's nothing showing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. There's an option because the shirt can do it, but I don't know. I didn't set that. It's yeah. It's cold in the room. It's out of my hands. I don't know. It's not hard to fix, but I would have to open up the creator companion and then Unity through that, and then go on there, and then either put a toggle on or um, turn it off. The problem is it could be on through the FX thing, FX layer, whatever the fuck it's called. Because some things do have a toggle set up for that because they can toggle on and off. But this version's not supposed to have it. There's no reason to. So lazy, relatably lazy. Well, it's not even just like a lazy. I know how to do it. It's just the problem is I don't know if it's because I didn't turn it on for this. It's probably because I made the other version first and then did the stream version. And so maybe I fucked up in that where because there's no toggle on it, but for some reason it auto maybe toggles it on somehow or something. I don't know. It's who fucking knows. How's it going, Crimson? Thank you for the 38 months. Thank you, thank you. Knowing not wanting to go through it is different. Well, the problem is like I know how to do it. I just don't know if that's the exact issue. It's perfect, looks real. It's fair. Fair. Well, parkiness aside, how's everybody doing? Auto toggle? No, not auto toggle. It's like a toggle. You can set that up. I did see an option to do that if somebody sells. But I was like, I don't need that. Um, but there is one that you can have auto toggle. But no, I'm talking about manually toggling. I just think something in the settings I didn't take off, and it by removing something else, it like busted something and it toggled it on. I think that's what happened. I recall that if my nips weren't hard before, they are now. I remember that one. I do. I remember that. That was a couple years ago. Is this on? Hold on. Okay, it is on. I couldn't hear it. I was making sure that like my front fan thing is on to keep my headset cool. Dude, I need to like go through this playlist and maybe remove a lot of songs and add a lot of new songs. 'Cause some of these songs are from back when Neko Nights was still a thing. It's like they come on and they've got like bad, for me, bad memories behind. Because they just kind of take me back to a point where I was in the best place. But it's not like bad music. It's just some of it. Not only that, I've heard it so many times. Like I've heard a lot of these songs so many fucking times. And I used to go through and add new music and occasionally remove stuff, and I haven't done that in a long time because I don't host club nights anymore, and that's what it was mainly for. So I don't always use it anymore. Hello, Turbinal. How's it going, Ezekiel? Doing good, just relaxing. Had pizza rolls and some raspberries for snacks. Raspberries are good. I want, I don't know what I want. I can see blueberries. Blueberries sound kind of good. I don't eat fruit very often. It's been a long time since I've even had blueberries, but I seen a TikTok the other day where somebody was talking about blueberries, and I was like, you know what, blueberries do actually sound kind of good. But I guarantee it's one of those things where it's like I'll eat like maybe like one or two of them and be like, okay, I don't want these for another few years. I can't justify buying something like that. I have a hard time eating bananas. Like every so often I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Like give you the grocery store thing. Oh, dude, fuck, I want some bananas. Get them. Maybe eat like one or two. There's like 3 left. Don't touch them. They go bad. Waste of money. What happened to your eye? There's a Sharingan behind this. No, there's not. It came with the outfit. I can toggle it off. It was TikTok for Steve. Well, actually, it wasn't even a TikTok. It was. I think the video was. I see it TikTok because originally it was a TikTok, but it popped up on Twitter. So it's like one of those videos. It was ripped from TikTok, and then somebody reposted, and then it plays, and then it does like the TikTok logo at the end. I don't even get on TikTok anymore. Ever since it got banned, I stopped getting on it. I have it on my phone, even though I got a new phone, because when I swapped over, I re-downloaded all the apps automatically. But I'm not even logged into it. I don't use it. I use YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts, and that's kind of it. I don't really watch a lot of stuff like that very often. How you doing, Zoom? How art thou tonight? Dost thou do well in Warframe as well? I have not played Warframe in about 3 or 4 days. I got Rhino, but I haven't played him yet. I farmed him because farming for Garuda is taking some time. Because I still got to get more of the rep up. I've got like one more rank to get up for my rep, which is fucking tedious. And then not only that, I have to get Kuva. I need like 3,500 Kuva. I think I only have 100. And I can't farm more of that until I think I start War Within, and I'm like right at the start of War Within. Like there's like that floating fortress or whatever that I have not jumped into yet because I don't feel like I'm strong enough to do it yet. I need to farm better weapons and mods and stuff. And I don't even know where to begin. So yeah, games. You got games on your phone? I don't play mobile games anymore. I think the last mobile game that I played was Ark Knights. And if you don't count, no, that's not true. Chess. Every once in a while, I do chess puzzles. I don't know, chess puzzles are fun. But before that, Ark Knights, which I don't fuck with anymore because it's a it's like flushing money down the toilet. Um, there was one game I played called like Soda Dungeon, I think. I think that's what it was called, was Soda Dungeon. Um, it was kind of fun. I learned about that from somebody that I used to work with a long time ago. That was actually back when I was at my old job, though. When I was in the position before the last position. So that was a long time ago. Do I need to help you with getting prime weapons? I think I have the start of a prime oh fuck, what is it, dude? It's like a some prime weapon. I've got like one piece for it. What games do you play? I don't fucking know. I I'm picky with games. What was the last game that yeah, that doesn't count, I guess. See, the last game I streamed was Repo, and it was modded and it was broken, and I got more frustrated than I had fun. Whereas you don't have Balloons TD on there. I always forget that that can be played on a phone. I just prefer to play that on PC. Like mobile games are just too tedious to fuck with. I'd rather watch videos on my phone or read articles than play mobile games. The only reason that I played Arknights on it was because it's fucking Arknights. That's literally it. Mastery can be a pain, so I know how you feel. Also, you mean the Kuva Fortress? Definitely somewhat difficult. It's just to polarize the Grenier damage. Best of luck, though. I'm alert now. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I had the option to go ahead and start it or wait, and it was like, if you start this, you can't stop. And I was like, I probably shouldn't, because working up to that, I wasn't doing a lot of damage, so I don't know. I can take time for that. I've just been farming other shit and working on the star chart a little, I guess, off and on. But I haven't played in a couple days, so need relics. I have relics, just not probably not a whole lot. I did some farming with Shima back when they were helping me out a little bit. That's where I got one of the prime weapon components. But I was grabbing what Shima told me to grab because I'm like, I don't know what any of this shit is. And Shima's like, grab this one right here. You'll need that eventually. Grab that one. You don't have that yet. Grab this. I'm like, okay. Don't know what I'm doing, but okay. How you doing, Prano? Stuff is important. Speaking of the Void Traders open, their primed cards are. I don't know what any of that means. I think I've barely opened anything for the Void. Arc9 equals waifu game? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I never got the waifu that I wanted from that game. It was like a sniper character. I haven't played it in so long. It's been so fucking long. We'll see, waiting to take that on was a good move. You'll be locked out of normal activities. Yeah, see, that's... I didn't want to be locked out of anything, and it warns you that you'll be locked out of stuff, so I was like, probably not. Probably not. Worst case scenario, I can jump back into Duveri as well, because I started that at one point. And that doesn't seem to completely lock me down. So that's good. To what gun or what weapon? I think it's like a like Broughton or something like that. Bratton? Braton, I think. I can't remember. My memory's bad. Who the hell is Shima? Seems like a stinky one. Hey Grizz, how you doing? Long time no see. Shima, short little stinker fox. Yeah. The purple one. The little purple bean. Kuva's not scaled to new player at all, honestly. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. I don't know anything about it. Primed mods are better versions of normal ones. They're the only good one out of all that. He has for his Arcwing. Primed Reach is missed since it's for melee. I think they've got like prime stuff for everything. Prime frames, prime guns, prime mods too, I guess. Curious, what is... Okay, that's the old one. This must be the new one. I don't know if it showed up or not. Also, I should probably actually block input on that. Is that a burst weapon? Probably. I think Shima said it was a good weapon, though. I'm like, I don't really like burst weapons, but it's just like, whatever, I'll grab it. I mean, it's another weapon to get mastery up on, so... Do you want to keep getting your mastery up? You kind of need... Back when they added it, majority of people were over-prepared for it? Hmm. Well, that makes sense, because you had people who were, like, all caught up and farming shit because they were caught up on everything. So of course they'd be over-prepared. Thinking about the burst? And I don't think so. I don't. You can go and look. I mean, you can go back to the VODs and look. I'm sure it came up at some point. Maybe. Maybe it didn't. Was that off-stream? That might have been off-stream. I can't remember. Because I played a little with Shima on-stream, and then I played a little off-stream as well. The weird one. Shima's not weird. Well, listen, I've heard you're a spawn of Satan with how you're a brat sometimes, and you're a cat girl Stanley. That makes you a Hellcat. So the question is, can I ride that? Do I look like a vehicle to you? The answer is no. Who've been talking shit? Who told you that I was a spawn of Satan? That's a lie. That is a fucking lie. A lot of weapons got primes, and if not, they have some other alt variant. Not only that, you got weapons that can be used to be built into other weapons or some shit. There's like a staff that you use by using another staff as a part of the components for it. I'm just like, how the fuck are you supposed to know whether to hold on to something or not? What are you doing? Like, you run out of fucking weapon slots. You'd think you'd want to, like, sell ones that you master, but it's like... Do I? Can it be turned into something else? Like shit. I think I'm out of like slots for weapons at this point. You need to get the bolter. I think I've already mastered that, or I'm about to. Is that the one that says you can like pin enemies to walls with a gun? Because if it is, that's the one that I've been using. I'm already almost done with it. I'm almost done mastering it. Leveling up weapons is fucking annoying. They do that on occasion. Yeah, it's frustrating because I'm like, I don't know if I can use this for something else. And yes, the assault rifle bolter, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. See. Made it big, going all in. Hey, you got the coin flip. Nice. A lot of weapons they want you to use for other weapons are easy to get. Well, I mean, that's good, I guess. Most items you want to hold on to, because majority of them, you get 2 of them to make a dual-wield version with its own mastery. I was going to see, I did see how you could, like, dual-wield certain things. So I wasn't sure. For some places to get XP quickly, but I don't know if you're close to it yet. I've seen where people recommend a couple places, but for me it would be difficult because of the level, I think. I need better mods for my main frame. And that requires a lot of farming rep for Red Veil, which I'm not doing a good job at. Random ask question, random ask question, nothing sus. Do you ever dream of chatters? Like, dream about strangling them? bolter is your number one weapon. It shreds. I don't know. It's all right. It's probably better if you have like really good mods for it or something. I don't think that I do. So you can also just go to the market, look at the blueprints and see. True. We have a lot of blueprints off the market is a good way in getting weapons to start building them to get mastery. Also, have you gotten all the current nodes on your start? No, I have not. I have that. Well, that's a node to the star chart. I haven't like there's still nodes that I need to do. I've been doing that off and on, and then I just scrolled up my shit. As for the blueprints, buying blueprints off the well, if you mean the in-game market, like if you open up the market, yes, but not off of the market where you can buy shit with platinum. The user market. I haven't gotten anything off that. In situations, you usually let other people carry you if you're up for letting pubs be involved. Well, I was playing with Shima a little bit, a couple of other people in here as well. I played a little with Runa, and I mean, like, there was some carry there. I mean, needed the void for argon crystals. I think I need that for something, but I don't know what it is. There's something I believe that takes that as a ingredient. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. Getting 2 prime Lex was such a pain. I don't even know what that is. New event in finals. I just play that off and on. I don't know shit about finals, dude. I don't know shit about finals. Totally not on the list of mods with most strangle. I didn't even say mods. They said chatters. But I mean, you know. You know. In-game market, not the trade system. Yeah, I've gotten some blueprints off the market, like the in-game market, yeah. There's probably still some that I don't have that I could get, but I'm sure I'll get them eventually. Just I don't have a lot of space. I think I think uh I think I've only got one more melee weapon to master, and then all the ones I have are mastered. I think there's like 2 more primary weapons, and then I currently don't think I have any secondaries that need mastery at the moment. But I don't think I have any more slots. I have like 1 or 2 things I think that I can craft though, as well. So there's some stuff that I haven't crafted yet. A lot of things that take argon. I believe it. You get carried hard by your Frost or your Necros. Necros seems like that'd be fun to play. Oath Tua. Yeah, on that thing. What the fuck? Ugh. The sniffles. My nose feels cold. Looking good. Oh, stop it, you. Lies. So just looking up if certain weapons are used in crafting as well. There are a lot of weapons used in crafting. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I haven't gotten rid of anything because I don't know yet. Negros is the item for. Yeah. One of his abilities is to like trigger loot or whatever. Some of these songs I've heard way too much, man. I've heard this one a lot too, but I don't think I would remove it. I'll skip it for now. Stream of dopamine. Also overplayed. This one's overplayed, but not for me. Biatch. Watch my 9mm go bang. Wah da da dang. Wah da 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 dang. Good for resource farming. Fucking hate resource farming. Uh. Maker's is fun, but you need to kill an infested boss to get its parts. Ugh. It seems like that for a lot of different, maybe not a lot, but like a handful of them. Because for Rhino, I had to kill. It was a boss that wasn't hard to kill, but it was annoying to like do it repeatedly over and over. Because it's like I got multiple of two different parts, and I needed just one more, and I couldn't fucking get it. I had to kill it like 7 or 8 times to get the damn part, and that was just for Rhino. I mean, I'm sure I could always have somebody like just carry me through that to farm it or whatever. Like if I absolutely need it and don't want to get frustrated, but even then, some bosses are fucking annoying to deal with. A lot of frames are tied to bosses or special missions, yeah. Pain. Those are the ones you just fucking buy. Just be like, fuck it, I don't want to. I don't want to take the time. Just throw money at it. A minigun made out of wood. Wait, what? A new shop item in the finals makes you Paul Bunyan with a minigun made out of wood. The fuck? Watching something the other day, the person talking was eating a sandwich and it was like it was like it was like 6 inch, so I assumed Subway. They said it was small. Well, yeah, because that's like half of a foot long, right? So they're gonna say that's small because it's not a full foot long sandwich. Anybody remember when Subway footlongs used to be $5? You remember that? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Guarantee that shit's double the price now. I haven't had Subway in so long. It's like their whole fucking jingle too. $5, $5 foot long. Can't really hear anybody talk about Subway anymore though. I wonder if Jared played a part in that. Just not like how it used to be back then. You used to not even be guaranteed a part. Oh, so you wouldn't even get like a drop at all? That'd be frustrating, but I mean, it's that's how a lot of like MMOs are. Like, it's always expensive. All fast food's expensive anymore. Chipotle is the same fucking way. Chipotle used to be like a lot cheaper, and now it's definitely much more. I don't get Chipotle often anymore though. Dude, I love their burritos though. Overseas merch and stuff. Fucking $100 package costs 400. Oh yeah. Yep. That's the tariffs. That's what we get for the Orange Tyrant being in power. You want your Hollow Live merch? Have fun paying a lot more than you would. Enjoy that one. But you know, it's the people who didn't who weren't interested in him winning, the ones who did not want him to win are the ones suffering. The ones who wanted him to win probably don't even watch Hollow Live, so they don't give a shit. They don't care. I don't know about you guys though. I'm sick of this winning. All this winning. That's all we do. Winning. Everybody says I'm getting tired of winning. Yeah. Say Trump, we've never won so much before. Oh God. How you doing, Taka? Takakis? Nice lounge. This is an old world, actually. I I'm kind of tilted because my home world, as much as it was outdated, um, the mirrors, the mirrors just stopped working for some reason. Yeah, this is Midnight Rooftops. It's a known fucking, like, people know this world. But it's still pretty popular. But there was another world called fuck, I can't remember the name. I want to say Infinite Heights or something like that. But it was just like a small little cozy world, like 3 different rooms, very small but cozy. Um, and the mirrors don't work anymore. And I liked having that as my homeworld because I would go in, turn on the mirror, set up my full body tracking, calibrate and everything, make sure everything looks good, and then jump, right? Instead, I have to find another new fucking world that's like kind of, like that. That's, not, like I don't have to walk to find a fucking mirror to set up and everything. One that's not too, like bright on the eyes or, whatever. How you doing, Terminal? I didn't believe the porn ban in Texas till a mutual friend of my GF showed up. You didn't believe that? Really? It's porn. It's not even like an outright ban. Hold on, I'm like trying to fix my tracking. I'm gonna have to recalibrate. This just doesn't feel like it's right with this belt. That's happening everywhere. Pornhub's banned in my state too. Supposedly you can still access it if you have an account, but I don't. And they don't make it possible to like actually register an account if you're in a state where it's banned. Like Pornhub just kind of washed their hands of it and just said, we don't give a fuck. Like, we don't make money from just the US. Which is fine, whatever, I don't care. Because I never really used that website anyway. But, what happened to chat? What do you mean? The one where the whale goes by? I don't know if I'm familiar with that. Are you talking about the Sea Breeze map? Does that have a whale that goes by? Corn Hub. It's banned for you too. Just use a VPN. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I don't know. For being, land of the free, we're getting a lot of freedoms taken away. That's all I'm saying. I remember growing up too, and not to get political, but this is just kind of a part of the upbringing. When I was growing up in school, it was kind of hammered into my brain that America was a melting pot of, different cultures and, like races and all that, right? Like from all over the world. And now everybody is getting fucking deported. You got ICE breaking into people's houses who aren't even like illegal aliens at all. Like it's fucking insane. Like for a country that was literally built on immigrants and everything, people are like out to get immigrants. It's just so ass backwards to me. It's fucking crazy. Indy, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I've got a fantastic stream. Good evening. Hi, hi. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a great Friday. In the porn banner's crazy house, would Pottis have found Ivanka? Was she, I thought she was a model. Was she a porn star? You know she's only with him for his money, which I don't feel like he has a lot of. I mean, at this point, though, he can just grift for more. The amount of money he probably made off of Trump coin. The dude literally. This is gonna be talked about, like, for hundreds of years after this fact, assuming America doesn't fucking crumble and fall, which is a huge possibility. Like we're hitting that point where the length of time for a civilization to have flourished and then fallen, we're hitting that point. You know what I mean? But a standing president quite literally ran a pump and dump crypto coin and made millions from it. And nobody batted a fucking eye. Like, it was a spectacle for a fucking week, and nobody talks about that anymore. Nobody. Like, it's fucking insane. Like, the fact that the guy still has people backing him, no matter what he does, like, he could shoot a man in broad daylight and people would still worship the ground he walks on. It is a fucking cult. It is a cult. Not trying to get political, though, but tell me I'm fucking wrong. Like, I don't feel like I am. I don't. I feel like that's, I don't know. Like, it's just observation, you know? Think the head pad didn't work, you need it. Oh, that only works for live 2D. The head pad only works for the live 2D model. It does not work with VR, so. Anyway, where's the minimalist 2.0 shirt? Well, I could try to make one. I was the one that did make that. I made the minimalist shirt. The problem was I don't think the quality was that great on that shirt. And I think a part of that was because of the merch shop that I was going through. And then the other half was kind of a fuck up on my part in picking the colors in Photoshop when I designed it. Because I was the one that put that together. It just didn't stand outright on the black shirt. So I can try to make one if people would be interested in that, but I don't know when I can find time to do that. You really need head pats though? Maybe I'll head pat you. How about that? I'll head pat you. I don't need head pats. Not from myself, you know. Just joined on a strong topic I agree with. Well, I'm glad you're. I feel like it's not even like a strong like. I don't feel like I'm saying anything wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like one of those situations where it's like you're kind of like in a room full of like crazy. You know what I mean? And like you take a brief moment to like, is this like? I'm looking at the wrong one. There we go. It's kind of like you're in a room full of fucking crazy, right? And you take a brief moment, right, to breathe. Like reality fucking hits you, and you're like looking around. And you're like, is this real? Like, are people really like buying this? Like, is this legit? Like, people are drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. It's insane. Like it's literally like cult behavior. I feel like the world's on fire. People warn others about Trump, but no one still votes for his ass, thinking he can save us. No, like what the fuck? But no, everyone still. Well, that's the thing. I think the problem was that a lot of people out there on the left didn't agree with Kamala, but rather than looking at things for what they were with Trump, they either went for an independent or didn't vote at all. And I'm kind of guilty of that myself too. I didn't vote. For me, I'm not deep into fucking politics. I fucking despise politics. I know it comes up in conversation. It is a big part of life because it affects everybody, regardless of if people want to talk about it or not. It affects you. I don't vote because I don't want to do jury duty. I don't. I can't be asked. Like I just don't. Like I have a fucked up sleep schedule. I don't want to do jury duty. I don't even know when I would have gone to vote if I were going to. I don't know where. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna lie. I'm a part of the problem. I did not vote, but the people who did vote that voted independent instead of going for Kamala, they're a big part of the fucking problem too. Because at no point is an independent gonna win, dude. It's unfortunately, as sad as it is, um, as much as it might be better for one of them too, it's not going to fucking happen. It will not happen. I'd be surprised. You tell me this skirt. What's wrong with my skirt? What? You don't like it? Next gen, thank you for the 66 months. Thank you. Good evening. Hi. Used to cheer for him and it started out good, but then the amount of idiotic shit he's done. A long time ago, before he was ever tied to politics, and before I ever knew anything about him, I thought that maybe he would be a good choice as a candidate for president because of the fact that he seemed like a smart businessman. And then eventually, when he got into politics and he showed who he was, I was like, absolutely not. Like this man is fucking unhinged. Like he's actually a horrible businessman. Like he's had so many companies go fucking bank. I don't know how you have a casino go bankrupt. I really don't. Casinos they're rigged for the casino to win. That's how they are. Legally a casino can kick you out for any fucking reason. Like there are so many instances where a casino has not given people their winnings. Like that is a huge fucking problem. I've seen a lot of instances of that online in videos and shit. People they win big in slots or they they win something and then the casino's like, nope, fuck you, get out. We think you cheated. Get out. Or they'll pull some bullshit like, oh, it's an error, like it wasn't supposed to hit. And you can't prove that it was. Like you're just shit out of luck. It's your word against theirs, and they're the ones that own the machines and they make the fucking rules for the games. He's never been a smart businessman. He was close to bankruptcy before he got in. Oh god, his fucking TV show, yeah. He not only that, but he wouldn't be where he's at if it weren't for his daddy's money. You know what I'm saying? Like, not all of us can get a small loan of $1 million to start our own fucking business. You know what I mean? The same thing with Elon Musk. Like Elon Musk wouldn't be where he's at if it weren't for his daddy in the emerald mines. And he'll decline that. He tries to bury that. He doesn't like people knowing about that. And people love to go, well, no, Elon's so smart. Like he created SpaceX. He does all this stuff. The only thing that Elon Musk is good at doing is hiring smart people. That's it. You think you think he's designing these rockets himself? Then you can go look at Tesla. The people who are in charge of Tesla, they want to replace him. The shareholders and shit, they want to replace him. He's making Tesla look bad. Elon Musk is a fucking clown. And Elon Musk is another example of somebody that I used to respect. I thought he was smart, I thought he was funny. And the more he showed himself and how he is and how he thinks, the less appealing he was. And I was just like, nah, dude, I can't. This guy's an asshole. Like he's the kind of person who loves the smell of his own farts. Like it's just ugh. We need you, Harambe. Let that gorilla rest in peace, man. That gorilla's been dead for years. Let him rest in peace. It is easier to fool someone than it is to convince them they've been fooled. Oh, 100%, because people don't like to be wrong. People don't like to be wrong. A lot of times, like when it comes to situations like this too, with like politics and stuff like that, they'll keep moving the fucking goalpost. So like, something will be happening and be like, dude, this is fucked. Like, do you see this? And they're like, oh, well, no, that's not how it is. Like, that's not what he means. And then the person can come out and say, this is exactly what I mean. I said it. I mean, and they're like, oh well, you know, it's this way anyway. Like it's fine. It's that's not like they'll keep fucking changing it. You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. He gets a free pass no matter what he does. He gets a free pass. I still like. There's like a new interview that popped up about that guy. I cannot remember his name for the life of me, but it was the guy who was deported to El Salvador, who they said was a member of MS-13 based on the tattoos on his hands, which is a pot leaf, a smiley face, a cross, and a skull, which can be interpreted as fucking anything, right? Weed, you like to smoke weed. Smiley face, I don't know, fucking happiness. I know some people online were saying like, you know, smoke weed, be happy, something about faith, and then, you know, like dying or like respecting the dead, memento mori type shit, right? Like live your life, be happy, or like smoke weed, be happy, believe in God, you know, whatever. Shit like that. Like there was an explanation for it. People are like, no, that's MS-13. It's a sneaky way to say MS-13. Like, okay, well, so for some reason, like, what is it they say? They're like, okay, so it's a pot leaf, marijuana, M, a smiley face. To spell smiley, it takes an S, so MS. The cross is a one because I guess it's shaped like a fucking one. It's a cross, and then a skull. I don't know what the fuck they say there. I think someone said, "Oh, there's 3 holes in a skull." So it's a 3, MS-13. I'm like, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. That is so fucking stupid. But anyway, rewinding a little bit, there was an interview where this interviewer was talking to Trump, and he was like, you know, you guys are saying that this guy is a member of MS-13, but like his tattoos don't prove that. And Trump was like, yes, they do. It says like plain as day on his knuckles, like MS-13. And there's a picture. There's a picture of Trump holding up like a picture that shows it's like a printed out like picture of this guy's like hand that has like the actual tattoos, right? It has the actual tattoos. But then like in like the default font for paint, it has the letters M, S, and 13 on each knuckle. And I'm pretty sure Trump actually believes that the edited like MS-13 above it are real. He thinks that those are tattoos. Not like the actual images, but he thinks like M, S, and 1-3 are actually on there. Like he's saying that in the interview. He's like, you can see it plain as day. MS 1-3. I'm like, there's no way, dude. You can't believe that's real. The interviewer's like, dude, that's photoshopped. Like that's Photoshop. And he's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm right. No, it's not. You can see. They don't even have a solid evidence. Not even a fair. No, that's a big part of the problem. It's not a fair trial. People don't understand that. They're literally throwing like they literally just threw him out into another country. A part of the whole thing is due process, and they're not giving him due process. They're just like, nope, fuck you. We won't give you a fair trial. Like, fuck you. Bye. With I'm not gonna let you have me at orange. This is overkill. And I don't know where you're getting the flirting from, but seems people that just read the headline and see what they want to see without looking into it any further. That's a massive problem too. I don't know. I get to a point where I try to like ignore a lot of it because it's just depressing at this point. But I don't know. I don't know. I will say there was one that I did read into. I like if I see something that's like out there fucking crazy, I'd be like, there's no fucking way. Because there was one headline where who was it? I don't know if it was Trump or if it was just somebody on his if it was somebody on his like in his cabinet. I keep like self-interacting with these. I need to like turn posing off for those. But there was something that was like said where people were like, there's no way, like he actually said that, and they were like, oh my god, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, this like if he said this is like damning as fuck. And oh, I know what it was. It was something like what was that? Oh, that's just a group thing. So when they were talking about the whole El Salvador thing, and then there's like a clip of Trump mentioning how I guess what was it? I don't want to butcher it, so I can't go into it too much, but it was something along the lines of like how the Germans treated the Jews when they were like keeping them in a camp or whatever. And it was the way he was phrasing shit with that. And people were like, there's no way, like he said that like it wasn't that serious and they were nice to people in concentration camps. But like the way it was phrased, I was like, dude, that can't be right. Like there's no way he fucking said that, right? Like if he did, like that is extremely damning. So I'm like looking for the article and everything. Um or no, I clicked in the article to find the video, to like watch the video, and I was like, well, the way that they're wording it is completely different than what he's saying. Like, as much as I fucking hate defending, because I don't like Trump. I despise Trump and most of the people that are along with him. That's essentially the kind of thing they were doing. So it was like the opposite side. I'm sitting there like, dude, I there's no way I can agree with this. But both sides do it. That's my problem. Like, if you're gonna fucking catch him, like, call him out for the shit that he's actually doing. Don't take it and then frame it to be worse than what it was. He can't even talk. I know he can't. Not that I can say much. Like, I'm fucking horrible at talking, but he just rambles. He is not a public speaker. He's good at bullshitting. He's good at bullshitting people. The man's a con artist. ADHD cat, I am. We're talking about ice cream or something. I honestly just like talking about. I'm not a fan of it either. That's why I try to avoid it a lot of the time, but I almost feel like half the time we end up talking about it. Something comes up, and then it becomes a part of the conversation, and then I'll sit here and just fucking be like, man, I fucking hate the state of current thing. I hate that this is going on. I hate that that's going on. I'm not even a political fucking streamer. I don't know enough about politics to even talk about that kind of thing. Julie hasn't had his daily dose of macas. McDonald's. McDonald's. I remember the last time I had McDonald's. Ice cream, what's your favorite? Well, it used to be cookies and cream, but I can't have Oreos anymore. Because while Oreos are vegan, did you know that they have high fructose corn syrup in them? New topic then 100. We've already talked about that. The 100 men versus gorilla. I have a very strong belief that the men will lose. Gorillas are very strong. They're very powerful. So I think the gorilla would win compared to 100 men. 100 Gooners versus Oath. What? Depends on whether the men have combat training or not. If the gorillas train in combat as I disagree. I disagree. If you're talking about like a fucking like big like fucking like a big gorilla, I don't care if you fucking know like if you know like what the fuck's that one shit? I was like what's it called, like Krav Maga or whatever. You know, like I don't care if you're fucking trained in any kind of combat, dude. It's a fucking gorilla. Like if a gorilla runs at you and just fucking grabs you by the neck, what are you gonna do? Fucking flail around and try to hit like you? No, you're dead. You're fucking dead. If the men had weapons, yeah, probably. But no, like barehanded 100 man versus a gorilla. Yeah, but that's one death out of the 100. Dude, gorillas are they have a lot of fucking strength, man. I'm not saying it's impossible. I think it depends on the size of the gorilla and how the gorilla reacts. You know, gorillas, if you're saying that the men got it, I don't know, man. I don't know. The other 100 won't just stand around watching. Is there rock on the ground? In my head, it's an open field. If there's a rock on the ground, that'd be probably better for the gorilla. The gorilla, well, it depends on the size of the rock, I guess, too. If the gorilla would pick up the rock, they just fucking lob it and knock out a bunch of them at the same time. You played one shot? I don't know what that is. If I want bois emote with your OC. Bois emote? What's that? What does that mean? Bois. Gorillas are meant for bursts, not drawn out fights. Remember that? If the gorilla's just going on a fucking rampage and just fucking plowing through and just smacking the men around and grabbing and fucking throwing them and shit, like, I feel like it could work. All the gorilla has to do is grab one fucking dude, right? Grab one dude by his legs and start fucking swinging him around into the other guys. You're gonna be taking out multiple men at the same time. The gorilla's got weapons. He could probably pick up two men, like one man in each hand, and just fucking flail them around at the other men. Firstly, they aren't that strong. Secondly, they have a horrible habit of grenading. They just throw shit and run and they don't have good aim. Okay, so the gorilla's probably quicker than the men. So that just sounds like they would be able to fucking do that. Like, a couple men try to run up on the gorilla like fucking smacks a few of them around, grabs one, smacks that one into a few, throws them at some other ones, takes off running a little bit, breathes a little bit. I'm on the side of the gorilla, I don't know. Need to get Oath one shot. The story of one shot is amazing. I I I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Goober cat. No you. No you. I turned. No you, no you, no you, no you. Uh Look it up on Steam. The story is amazing. See if it will be fun for you. Uh like walking into the wall. Where's my Steam at? One shot. $5. Oh, is this that game with that cat? When I see that cat, I only think of like Stray. Like the dude that I used to hang out with when I first started playing VR chat. Surreal top-down puzzle slash adventure game with unique gameplay capabilities. You're to guide a child through a mysterious world on a mission to restore its long-dead son. The world knows you exist. Nico, yeah. When I see that cat, I don't think that it's cute or anything. I just remember the slurs that Stray would say because he would use that cat as a model, and I remember, I remember, I was recording a video once. I think that was the video that I like the video when I was on LSD. Um, I went into like the lobby, like the sorry, the VR chat. What do you call it? Like the old, like the one of the old lobbies. It wasn't like the like the old lobby, but the one that was like really bright and had like the white building in the middle. And I remember I was like tripping balls, and I ran into him first, which he's like the worst person to run into on any kind of drug. And like he's just yapping at me, and I'm just sitting there looking around like, oh, like just really fucked up. And he's like, anyway, let's go find those F slurs. And I'm just uh, like I was out of it. He's kind of he's kind of crazy, loopy. I don't know which one you're talking about, the 2017. No, it wasn't the 2017. I think it was like, I think it was close. It was between 2017 and 2018 because I started in 2017. Like the original hub was like the campfire one, but the one after the campfire one, I believe, was like there was like a bright sky and then like different outer parts around the outside, but in the middle it was kind of like where it like all connected around each side down to the middle, and it was like this like building thing. I don't. I wonder if I could. I wonder if they still have that world. If I search hub, would it come up? That one. I don't think people really cared for that hub, so I'd be surprised if I could find it, like if it's still on here anywhere. Mm. If I try searching VR chat hub. VR chat hub. Uh, no, I don't see it. Old hub, hub club. It's in videos. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. There's a Sears world. That's not what I'm looking for, but okay. Wasn't it a bunch of white structures? I think so, yeah. 2018 to 2019, I know what it is. It was used in the Huggy Dungeon series. It it might have been. I'm pretty sure it was out in 2018. It's been so long since I played the Huggy Dungeon series. In chapter 1 of part 3, I think. I don't remember a whole lot. I remember those being long though. I remember there was one time we played through it when it first came out, and it took almost 9 hours to play through. I know that wasn't the first one. It was either part 2 or part 3. That was like that was like a fucking work shift, dude. That was before I was full-time streamer too. It was exhausting. Long, long, long hours in VR can be so fucking exhausting. I don't know how people get in VR all the time, dude. I'll be in like I'll be on here like one night, like tonight or whatever, and then I won't get in VR for another fucking week. Whereas like back in the day, it would be like an every fucking day thing. I'd be like, let's go. I love VR. Now I'm like, uh it's just so much to put everything on. Because I can't remember the last time I got in VR without my full body. Like, I always put on full body now. And it's always been that way, like for years now. I will say back when I was hosting the club nights, there would be some nights where I'd just be like, I can't be bothered to put on the full body. So I'd just do like the headset and the controllers, and I'd sit in my beanbag chair and just fucking like walk around, walk around and not get comfortable. Miss having a reason to be in VR a lot. Uh, yeah, I kind of feel the same way to a certain degree. I feel like there was a lot more to do back in the day, even though we had less to work with. Um, More people were on, and it seemed like there was more to do. It's weird how that works because honestly, at this point, there's a lot more to do. There's a lot of communities. There's a lot more people, a lot more worlds. There's a lot more to explore.
Drink some water, bitch.
Stay hydrated. I'm gonna do this without knocking my can over. I don't know. I won't lie, like it does suck. that not as many people get on during the week. Back in the day, I think when VR was a newer thing, you'd have people that were on all the time, and that's why it was more fun to get on, is because there'd be a lot of familiar faces. But like now, if I get on during the week, it's not that I won't find anybody. Like if I pub hop or something, I just might not have the experience that I want to, because there's a lot more different people, and they're not always as open. They're not always as fun. It's very sporadic. It's kind of chaotic, a little crazy, you know. Used to play nearly every day, but now I just don't have the people to hang with, so I don't feel like hopping. Yeah, I know how that feels. The reason I don't play VR is because there aren't many games I want to play with it. That's my current setup. Oh, that my current setup isn't the best. Yeah, there's like a handful of games out there that aren't bad, but they're more fun if you play with people. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that there's not as much out as you would hope. So I feel like there should be a lot more out for VR, but there's not. Remember the club nights? Yeah, the club nights were fun sometimes, but I feel like that gets really repetitive when it's the same people doing the same fucking thing that they did the previous week before, having the same conversations in the same location. Shit, it can get old. It can get old. That's not saying it was all bad, but I I just I don't know, man. I like routine can be comfortable, but it can get so fucking old at times, dude. If you fall in the same routine and it's just that repetitive, sometimes it just kind of gets old fast. People really try to do more with less, and the luster went away over time. Now the tools are there, but less people. Yeah. So a lot of people just stopped. They just stopped, getting on. Even though the tools are there, they just don't care anymore. I don't blame them, People, they grow, and they grow, they change. Sometimes that means moving on to something new, leaving the old behind. Fortunately, nowadays, public lobbies are filled with squeakers or ignorant people. Yeah, you're not wrong. I will say, the last time that I went pub hopping, I made a video out of it, and that's my newest video over on the YouTube that I posted that maybe like 5 months ago. Um, I dealt with less squeakers and more like I don't know how to explain it. It was just like you're obviously always gonna run into fucking underage people, like people that should not be on the game. But I don't know. It's just the game has changed so much. It's changed so much. I don't know what to label the people as, but their avatars look like IMVU avatars. Like they're just hideous looking. It's like looking at IMVU and like Bratz dolls and shit. I'm not getting old. Fuck you. I'm not old. It's kind of what I was hoping by now there would have been more to use it for. The only games I default to is VR Minecraft, VR Chat, DSM or BC. The only ones that I'm not familiar with DSM. I've never tried VR Minecraft. Trying a game that wasn't initially meant to be VR just feels weird to me. Like I was told that I should play that Alien Isolation game in VR, and I was just like, fuck that, dude. That game was fucking annoying on desktop. I don't want to play it busted with a fucking VR. I feel like VR Minecraft is gonna be broken. Beat Saber's good. Like Beat Saber's a fucking classic, and they're still coming out with, DLCs and shit for that. Music packs, probably a better thing to say. I like the fuck is it called? After the Fall, I think. I like that game, but that game's fun with people. Like the Bratz look either. Dude, it's hideous looking. It just doesn't look good. And everybody wants their avatar to look like that. Like, not everybody, like the main audience. Like, if you go to public world, that's what you see is fucking people with Bratz looking dolls. The IMVU characters. I'm just like, dude, gross. Like, Like that's what you want to look like? People find that attractive? What? I don't know. The generation doesn't know what hot is. I'm still hip. No, that's not what I'm saying. I just don't think that like they don't look good. The avatars don't fucking look good. Every so often I see like a fuckboy avatar, and I'm just like what do people see in that? Like they like that? I haven't seen like a good male model in a long time. But the ones that people use, they're fucking hideous looking. People were using hella assets from it at one point. Oh, from IMVU? I believe it. It just doesn't. It feels off in this game. Based on like the stuff that people usually use in this game, it just feels off. It just looks bad. When you look at ISRs while talking to others, just hide their avatars. It's not terrible, but it's definitely an experience. Works a lot better than you think, honestly. I've even done it modded a few times. The mod of Minecraft. I'm sure it's set up well now, but it would take me too much time to probably figure that shit out. It's probably interesting at first. I think I'd get bored though. VRC kind of getting old. I don't have much reason to log on. I mean, you can still hang out with like, you know, friends and find different communities and groups and stuff to chill with, but it's not always easy to find, you know, shit that you mesh with. Noodle arms for Twitch decided to XSpeed save it. That's the only reason I don't stream it on Twitch anymore. Is because of DMCA shit. Still need to play after the fall more, but as you said, people. Yeah, you can play it solo, I'm pretty sure, but it's the game's already hard as it is. And it's just more fun with people, in my opinion. And, you know, there's not always people available that want to play that. My Gaia Online characters in VR would be badass. Aren't like Gaia Online characters like little chibi 2D things, like short, like small little chibi things? Booth avatars are better. I do like Booth, but I don't think that male Booth models are good either. Like I picked up one to try out to see how it would look in VR, and I like made a model just to. At first I made a model because I wanted to do like a male version of my OC, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make like the edgiest looking fucking thing I can, like with the assets that I can get without spending too much. The build on Booth male models are weird. They're like really like stick thin. Like it's I don't know how to explain it. I will say that like the body builds for the fuckboy avatars are probably better. But what people do with those avatars, like the clothes they put on them, all the tattoos and all the added bullshit that they put, make the avatars look like shit. Like they just look like absolute shit. I just accidentally added this to this. How do I take this off? Wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. Hold on. Oh no, did I re-add that to the top? Wait, what is that on? Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm not, you know what, fuck it. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I don't know what I'm doing. Fucking Spotify being weird. I think some of the avatars look good, but the majority aren't. I much prefer models in your style. I do like Booth because there's a lot of options for Booth. Like I've looked at websites like Jinxie and the different like models that people use with those, but I don't feel like they have the same setup where you can be like, okay, I like this base, and then can add a bunch of outfits easily. Like they don't have that there. They have that on Booth. So like I can have like a fucking new outfit like for probably almost maybe not every day of the year, but probably like every 1 to 2 days I could have a new outfit if I wanted to. That's how often like outfits are done for Booth. And if I didn't do it for this base, I could get another fucking base. You know what I mean? And get it I could get it really fucking close to this and have access to more outfits that aren't for this base. So like and it's easy to do without Blender work. Whereas with like models on other websites and stuff, you would have to do Blender work to get different outfits on. Mine is the sea green colored Plague Doctor model. I'm not familiar with Gaia. I don't know shit about Gaia. I never played it. Need to get on more often just to chill. I've mainly been getting on for RP and stuff. I can't do RP, man. I can't. It's just not for me. I get why people do it. They have fun doing it. I think it's wild that people live stream it. I feel like roleplay is just boring to watch. It's more fun to take part in, but to watch it just seems not entertaining to me. I don't know. I know there's some people that like it. I mean, there's a lot of people that stream it, so somebody's fucking watching it, you know what I mean? But if you miss like 1 or 2 days, you don't know what the fuck's going on. So you're gonna watch like the streamer every fucking day? Can't you do the Beat Saber audio, what you do with Spotify? Here's the problem with that. So I use a program called Voicemeeter to split all my different audio. So like right now, there's no desktop audio going through. So let me explain to you. So like right now, I'm not just streaming, but I'm also recording. If I were to end the stream and go and watch that VOD on my computer and I hit play, I wouldn't hear anything. I'd hear nothing. Because the default audio that it like goes for is the desktop audio. So if I'm listening to that through VLC, for example, I wouldn't hear shit. But you can change what audio you're listening to. And there's like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tracks right now on my screen. There's desktop audio, Discord audio, my index audio, which is the mic for this, my music track, and then my desktop mic, my SM7B, right? So 5 different audio tracks. And the music track doesn't go to the VOD. So if you go and you watch the VOD on Twitch, you won't be hearing the music that you're hearing right now in the VOD. Now, the problem with that is that running shit through like a virtual audio cable like that, there's a very, very small, like delay from when I hear shit. It's very minor. However, while it's not significant for most games that I play or a stream like this, if you're playing a rhythm game and you're having that audio not route directly to you rather than routing to an audio cable and then to everything else, you're going to have that small fucking delay. And in a rhythm game, that is a big fucking deal. Because rhythm games are set up to where you have to, like, you're hitting on the beat and like certain, like, it has to match with the music. You know what I'm saying? So like most people watching the stream wouldn't realize that. I can tell. And no matter how much I try to line it up, and this is without even like adjusting it to where it's under the music track. That's just with the virtual audio cables. So when I would stream it, I would bypass my virtual audio cable and have it automatically route to the headset audio because of that delay. So if I did that, if I routed it through that, it would be fine to stream it, but the delay would be there. So I couldn't play properly because I would fuck up because the timing would be off. Enemy muscle looks horrendous in 3D. No one tries to fix it. Male booth models are just girl models with straighter frames. I don't know, because the female models on booth have better proportions than the male models certainly do. As far as the muscle look, I don't feel like a lot of the male booth models even have muscle on them. If they do, it's very, very minor. The fuckboy models have like massive muscles and shit. But everybody makes them look like shit. Like they're covered in fucking glowy tattoos and chains and fucking weird decals and fuckboy hair. Dressed in the ugliest fucking clothing. Like I just don't like if you go and you look on again on like Jinxie.com, for example, for a male model, you're gonna find a lot of fuckboy models. I don't know. It's weird because that's become the culture in VR chat for like Publix. Like that's what a lot of the guys want to use. Like you'll see them using that. And it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar where like Roblox has its own little fucking culture. Like if you go on Roblox to like one of those public chat things or just kind of pay attention to what some people are using in that sphere, they're all in fucking black and white with like edgy fucking hair and they've got like the headless model because for some reason that's fucking popular. And like they're all edgy and like it's weird, dude. It's like the culture is to dress as like a fucking like I don't know. Everybody's trying to like look fucking like goth and be mysterious and shit. And that was not popular back in the day. Like early on the internet when I was playing shit like that, that was not something people were going for. It's interesting to see how that shifted. New game mode on finals has me raging. RIP. You're scared to 1v1 me on drum and bass? I'm not scared to 1v1 you. I'm just telling you that it's not really possible to stream Beat Saber on Twitch and have DMCA not be a fucking issue. It's just not possible. Unless you go for songs that aren't DMCA-able, and I don't even know how to tell what is and what isn't. Alright. I need to pee. I'll be back. BRB. I'm back, but I need to wipe the smudge off my headset. Fun as a cat. How long does this cat pee? Okay, I didn't have to go AFK just to pee. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know why, but my thing says like disconnected, server connection timeout, and then it reconnected. A little after midnight. But the stream didn't go down apparently. Maybe there's like a problem with like Twitch or something. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How's your guys' Friday evening going so far? Doing good? I hope so. Hmm. I'm seeing who else online. Because I'm curious. Ew. Tonight might be one of those nights you just kind of bounce around a little. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, that's laggy. Jesus Christ, that's laggy. What the fuck? That was weird. What a weird status. Okay. Sick and sick, but never better. R.I.P. Boomer mom needs help gardening. Oof. Oof. I'm not a fan of gardening. I'm not a fan. Loath, now finally have a leash. I mean, can't grab it though, I don't think. I can't, I think it's grabbable, but I can't grab it, but can get rid of that one and do one in the back too. Oh, this cable. So far, dying of groggy, otherwise decent. Groggy, R.I.P. I like the look of this hair more from like the side and the back. I like tied back hair. He just looks good. Your yard has an infestation of Oriental bittersweet. Spent most of the afternoon cutting vines. Oriental bittersweet. Oriental bittersweet. What are the tattoos? Tattoos. On the arms? Smothers everything highly invasive. I think the only way to get rid of that, if it's what I'm thinking of, is you have to like burn it. I don't think cutting the vines does anything. I think you literally have to dig like 6 feet down and burn that shit. Like, maybe it's not 6 feet. I can't remember how deep it is, but that shit can run deep. I think it can break foundation and shit too. But that's if it's what I'm thinking of. Yes. Do I have an outfit that can better show the tattoos? I just wanna love you, baby. I think this one should be fine. So this one's like an inverted tattoo where it's mostly black, like white on black. It's an outfit to show tattoos without getting bonked. Well, I'm not gonna get bonked for this. This is not showing much.
Oath do
There's
my.
people that show way worse. Biomike, thank you for the 81 months. Thank you, thank you. Um, so it's like a negative like usually people would tattoo like black, right? But yeah. So it's kind of hard to tell, but it's kind of like it's like a tree that's in like a what do you call it? Like a helix, like a DNA helix shape. And then it meshes with a on the bottom side. It's very hard to see it, but it's like a skull set up on the back side. Just kind of melts together, and then like an added band. It's like a like a triangle tri thing. And then the right side, from the hand up to the elbow. This is Yuta's tattoo from Tokyo Ghoul. Now he's got like a full fucking sleeve, but I only did like from the elbow down, along with the hand. But that's Yuta from Tokyo Ghoul. Um, you can't see it because it's covered, but underneath the bottoms there's a heart on this side, I believe, like right around this area underneath. Fucking scrolled my chat all the way up. Goddamn. Um, then on this side, it's hard to tell, but it's smoke. It's just like a smoke tattoo. Smoke. You got that tattoo? Not that tattoo. It's just a heart. It's a heart. It's a heart that's like off to the side. Which is off to the side. But then like smoke along here. And then I think what's on the back again? Oh, the raven with like Celtic symbols. And then there's also the face tattoo underneath the eye. And then the last one I gotta fly for is this right here, which is a Grim Reaper hand. Holding a like a stopwatch. And it's hard to tell, but there's a little man running inside. Yeah. Why not cut out the shape into the bikini so people can see the art? I think there's another outfit that actually does show it. But I can't remember which. I have to figure it out. I don't know. Do I have another outfit that would show it? I don't know if that one, I don't think that one does. Uploaded. The urban one doesn't. Does this one show it? Because this one's also a bikini. This one might show it too. All you need is a slippery one. Okay. Feud. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna start having VR chat problems, huh? I think we're having some issues. Okay, now it's loading, I think. Okay. No, this one might. Hold on. Denim. Yeah, this one shows it. This one shows it. So the heart you can see on the front. Yeah. And then you can see more of the smoke too. Yeah. And these weren't like did I have any tattoos on the leg? No. That was on the Lazyusha, I guess. Yeah. These weren't like ones that I pulled off of like I didn't pull these off of like Booth or anything. This is stuff that I added. So nobody else has these. Or if they do, they didn't add them. Or if they do, they added them themselves cuz like this is shit that I put on. So just want to see the tattoos and inadvertently got oh how is it? I wasn't inadvertently showing ass. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's like a little clipping there, but I can't really do much about that. This dark. Do I need to go to like a fucking pool? Is that the issue? Actually, let me do something really quick. Not that it matters because there's no bits on this model, but I just want to make sure nothing like clips through or anything here. So I'm gonna put up the please wait screen while I do some testing. Alright. Okay, so that doesn't show anything. That doesn't show anything, I think. Right? Skirt, shirt. I think it's actually fine. Yeah, it's all good. Cool. Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci. It's all Gucci. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. They say bitches, bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Non-stop blip. Blip. Outfit looks good. You've got multiple bikinis. Well, this one and that one other one. I like the cardigan. I think I used that with another outfit too. Did I? I think I did. Because that's with what is this one? What is this one? The Cvix. Was he Vixen? I don't fucking know. The way that I name my models is just kind of, I don't know, wonky. Ish wonky, ish kind of wonky. Also, how you doing, Roger? And I don't know, you were asking about the heart. It's just a heart. It's just a heart tattoo. That's it. It's just a heart. Oh, I might need to pee again. What time is it? 12:30. 12:30. 12:30. Can I have my butter knife back? No. No, you may not. It's mine. I'm walking into the pool. May I bribe you my forks back with these? No. Why don't you keep those forks? Why do you want what I have? Which Just happens to be yours. Ooh, vodka. Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Bang, 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 bang. Blech. You know how creepy this looks? It's like you guys are looking through my window. I like the tree tattoo, and in my opinion, for the raven tattoo, should add some white dots for the eyes. Because they don't distinguish the head. It doesn't need to distinguish the head. It's it's literally just the back of a raven. It's the wings. It's like the wings are like spread out. Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Bang, 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 bang. This work she took were collector's edition. See, that sounds like an ish you, and not an ish me. You know what I'm saying? That's more of a you problem. This would be an idea for a funny blue site stream watching through a window. True. That's another thing I had to check too, because sometimes the shaders for these windows, they remove clothing. I had that happen before when I was on here. Just like hanging out, and then I fucking went through and the fucking clothes just gone. So I'm always like sketched out by like rainy windows and shit. That and water, because sometimes when like the camera goes below water, it does that. But I checked. Must be on purpose. No, it's a shader thing. It's a shader issue. So in Unity, for the, it's in like a render section, but it's, you set up like the render queue, I believe it's called. And the default for some of the shaders in Unity for that setting and that shader is 3000. And then the render queue for this shader happens to be lower than that. And the lower the number, the more the priority takes. So what happens is when the camera goes behind, it holds the shader for the water, like the rain water, as a priority over the clothing, because the clothing is a higher number. So it loads that first and it deletes the fucking clothing. So you have to drop the render queue for like the clothing, the hair, whatever else may disappear when that happens. So anytime I work on a model, I test that shit. I have to. I leave for like 20 minutes to eat and suddenly the hot cat is in a bikini. I'm not. They wanted to see the heart. I just want flowers and sex. You can come over, no text. What's my phone going off? Email. The junk mail? It's a booth thing. New outfit? It's like a Project Melody looking outfit. I just want flowers and sex. Dun, dun, dun. Why would you not set your render queue to 1 for everything? So I don't think there's additional settings where like, so this only happens I think when it comes to things that are transparent, like they can be transparent. So for example, like this shirt, this version doesn't have a transparency to it, but there's like a white version that can go transparent that I wore before. And then I think you can have a black version that's transparent. This one's not set to be. And so if the render queue is kind of fucked up on that, the clothing behind can be gone. And I had that happen with another bikini outfit on the Lazusha model before, where the bikini underneath the shirt would disappear behind the shirt, which was a fucking problem. It's, I don't know how to explain it, but like when you, I don't know if you can have it as 1 or not, and I don't know what it would do, if it would break anything. But essentially you have that setting for things that are transparent. So like if they have like holes in them and you like set up the shader to look like it has holes in it, or it has like a see-through transparency, like a see-through cloth. But then when you get to like a certain low, it changes from saying transparency to like alpha test. Like some of mine say alpha test. Like I think I set like I think the lowest I set one of the render queues to was like 2451 or something like that. 2450, 2460, something like that. So I know that's lower than what this window is, but the problem is I don't know what it is. So if you're going off of like a world's shaders, and all worlds are different. That's the problem. All worlds are different. They might have their shit set up as a different render queue. Um, so I don't know. You want to see the heart, but you were the one happy to show. I mean, I worked in the model. I don't mind showing shit off with the model. I show off what I can. Some people want me to be heads or tails. I say no way, try again another day. Seems like you would generally want to lower render numbers for models and higher ones for worlds to avoid issues like that. I don't know enough about model creation or world creation to determine that. It's the thing is it's not always an issue. Number one, it depends on the shader you're using because this is with a Lil Toon shader, for example. You can have similar issues with Poyomi. Poyomi has a completely different setup for their shaders. I think you can do a lot more with Poyomi than you can with Lil Toon. I just don't use Poyomi because it's more complicated, but you can do a lot more with it. Um, at least from what I can tell. Um, Not only that, not all outfits have transparency. Like this top, there's no transparency to this top. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna have the same settings. Like while one thing might be like opaque or transparent, something like this might just be a cutout setting, and then you don't have to worry about that render setting. It's not a setting. It's not like a blanket setting for everything. Like something a VRC creators community would know about and have guidelines. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just a shader thing. It's just a shader thing. Shit happens. It's like I said, not all worlds are like work the same either. There was that one time that I went to that boat world, like that world where you could like sail on the boats and stuff. And I was trying to get close to one of the not lighthouses, one of the windmills that were in the water. Like I spent all that time going over them. It took like maybe like fucking 25 minutes to just boat over there. And when I got in the water, I had the camera on me and it just fucking erased my clothing as I went under the water. But there weren't any bits, you know what I mean? Like there were no nipples or, like nothing to see. It's just like, whoop, just made shit disappear. And I didn't know that because the shader that water used, it's not the same in every world. Sometimes people have their own personal shaders that they use. Sometimes people use public shaders. Not only that, there's different settings within shaders. Shit can always be copacetic, it doesn't always work well together. Work while playing Marvel Rivals. Well, hopefully you win. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in forever. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. I want to see what this is. This should be stream safe. I can't remember what this is, but I think it also has the cardigan. It does have the cardigan. I like this outfit. The only thing is I think this deletes my hair. It does. Does it delete the shirt? No. Okay, good. But see what I'm saying? See? See how you see through this and my hair disappears, but you can still see like my face, like my eyes and stuff? So that means the hair shader is having issues when it comes to the cardigan. And that's probably not a hard thing to fix, you know what I mean? It's a cute outfit. Oh yeah, I love I love finding cute outfits to put on the model. It's fun. I really like Booth for that reason. There's so much you can do. Go back to this one. I just wanna have some fun. I just wanna have some fun. And we're dropping frames. Yay! Ugh. Can't see chat. Reconnecting. I can't even tell if we're still live, dude. I don't even know anymore. It's fucking bullshit. I don't know if it's Twitch or what. That time I did drop frames, though. How you doing, Fire Rainbow? How do you do? When the sun comes shining through. Did I ever turn the particles off on this? No, they're still on. This one probably doesn't match. Wait. Why is that one showing hearts? Huh. I didn't change that one. It's fitting. Also, I wonder, hold on. I don't think it'll work with my hand, will it? Is it the right one? It is the right one, but maybe... Oh, I have self-interact off. What if I turn it back on? Yeah. So when I get head pat... hey, gal face. You okay just laying in bed and listening mostly? Comfy. Comfy, comfy. Oh, this is a good girl. I mean, like, sometimes. Yeah. It's an old song. It is. I think this one is too. Yeah, this one's not. Young Gravy. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oompa Loompa hose. You talking about Trace? Can't be sus when you're doing the act. What? I'm not sus. Give me a bitch like whoopsie daisy. I just hit. It's dusty, but oh my duty. I went fucking. That wasn't even. I just swapped the word duty with dusty. Oh, it's too fast. Happy and I noticed, so I clapped them cheeks. If there's the imposter. I'm not sus, you're sus. You're the imposter. We're putting you out of the ship. You out. You out. Sleep deprivation just caught up to me. Night hot cat. I'd say goodnight to the rest of you lot in chat, but with you lot, it's only a good night if you're goony. Good night, DT. Catch you next time. Face palm. Wanna touch the oath, Tom? Oath, Tom. Oath, Tom. Ah. That's a short song, dude. Oopsie daisy. Where? Yep, old one. Also an old one. Mm. Why are you so hard on yourself? I don't think I miss how chaotic party night streams were. So that was something else other than a lollipop. What did you think it was? Like what? Like what? I know I've had cigarettes on my avatar before, like where I could pull like the pack out and. But it's a lollipop. I know somebody thought it was a cig before too. You thought it was a cig, yeah. A blunt. Blunts aren't usually this like skinny. If it were a cig, you would see smoke coming from it. It'd be late. I have had cigs on the avatar before though. Tootsie Pop. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. Tootsie Pops are fucking good, dude. It's always great when you get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop. I love Tootsie Rolls. I don't even know if I can have them anymore. I love Tootsie Rolls, though. Cotton candy sweet. Wait a minute, I haven't heard that song in years. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. Your Tootsie Roll. Just make that Tootsie Roll. Is it a chalk candy? Tootsie Rolls? No. It's like chocolatey. Chocolatey. It's like it's a normal sucker, and then when you get the sucker part away, it's chocolatey. How you doing, paper bag? Good evening. Hi hi. Um oh, I typed Ootsie. It still came up though, I think. Is this who it's by? Gold necklace? I've never heard of this group or this person. We'll find out. Is it it? This is not it. This is not. What is this? This is not it. This sounds like Dance Gavin. Oh, there's like Dance Gavin Dance after this. Who is this? This is not it. It's not Pocky. I like the sound of this, but this is not what I wanted. Okay, I'll add it to my playlist, but this is not what I was looking for. God damn it, dude. I'm really confused now. Oh, please tell me it's not 69 Boys. That seems like it'd be more real, but please don't be it. I think it's it, because there's EI by Nelly right there with Chingy, Freaky Leak, Petey Pablo. Yep, this is it. 1994. Cotton candy, sweet it go. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll, just make that Tootsie Roll. What the you've never heard this song before? I remember this playing at school dances a long time ago. I was like, what the fuck, dude? To the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. Now slide, just slide, baby, slide. Just slide, baby. Roll your Tootsie. Now dip, baby, dip. Dip, baby, dip. Dip, baby, dip. Just gave me so many Vietnam. It's going back, dude. With the last song? Oh, I don't know. I didn't think the last song sounded bad, but it wasn't what I was looking for. I remember. I just. Oh God, it just takes me back. I don't miss my high school. I don't either. I don't either. Just remember, I remember school dances and shit. Were always weird. They're always fucking weird for me. Whoop. Oh, whoop. Coming on. Whoop. 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 What you mean back to school? Dude, sometimes I have dreams about school. At least once a year. At least once a year. I don't miss school at all, dude. To the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. Why everyone fucking dead after I mention that? Because they don't want to go back to school? I at school and only had a handful of memories. I'm way too close to my desk. Good. Oh. Bruh. That scared me, dude. That's not even a scare card. Ugh. I hate that, dude. Don't even need to use a fucking scare card to scare me. I'm so jumpy. I'm like moved back a little. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. That's scared, dude. I'm easily scared, man. I'm jumpy. I can't help it. I'm just jumpy. I'm just naturally fucking jumpy, dude. It can't be helped. To the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. Boo. Boo.
Excuse me.
I wonder. I don't even know who did this, but it's probably not on here. Okay, that's definitely not it, because that's Broken Side. What does this sound like? Broken Side did a song with E40. This is gonna sound horrible, by the way. It's fucking Broken Side. Why are you buying those? I still haven't redone those. They sound so bad, dude. People like this shit back in high school. I hated this shit. I couldn't understand why people like this shit. It was weird. I think, what did people like, though, from Broken Side? Scene Girls? This is the most popular one. Oh, Get Crunk is another one. This is the most popular one. Scene Girls? Teach me how to scream. Money Hungry Hoe? It sounds like shit. No idea who this is. It's Broken Side. They're not good. They like scream, but their music is like hip hopish, but they scream. They're not good. A song called Sex Toys. Okay, how do I go back? Because I didn't want to look for them and I forgot what I searched for. What the fuck? There's a playlist called Spreading Her Legs. And it's a picture of. I, yeah, I don't even want to explain it. What is this? Of course, Pony from Genuine's on here. Holy shit, dude. You can't have a leg spreading playlist without Pony by Genuine. I remember Tosha playing this and dancing to it one time at a estate party. I'm just a bachelor looking for a partner. Someone who knows how to ride without even falling off. Gotta be compatible. What else is on this playlist? I I don't recognize any of this. Oh, Grind with Me, Birthday Sex. Okay, I recognize those. Whatever you like. I don't. That doesn't sound like a sex song. Kiss Me Through the Phone is a song for spreading her legs. That can't be real, dude. Say My Name. Okay. I can't imagine having sex to this song. Say my name, say my name. Are the neighbors know my name on here from fucking Trey Songs? That's gotta be on here, right? I bet the neighbors know my name. No, it's not on here. Beautiful. Ooh, this is a good song though. I don't know why this is on here. There's only 32 songs on here. This is a good song. This isn't even like a fucking sex song. Why is this on here? I bet this is like that fucking guy that had like C-Bat that he played when he would have sex. Bam, ba-dum, bam, 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 bam. There's no lyrics for this? I wasn't even trying to click on that. You're my favorite girl. Beautiful. I just want you. Dude, the picture is literally somebody in fucking like a, you know this you know like the killer from Scream, Ghostface? It's Ghostface behind a girl. Like he's got like a hold of her face and then a hold of her side and she's like bent forward and like looking back. You can see her ass and everything. I don't know how this is allowed on Spotify. 2000s booty shakers. I'm not surprised that fucking Get Low's on here. Dude, I have to fucking pee so bad. You haven't heard this song? No shit, dude. Pharrell's the shit, dude. It's Pharrell and Snoop Dogg. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. There's probably a lot of songs, like a lot of music that you've heard that was produced by Pharrell Williams that you have no idea. He's like a really good producer. You probably heard his song Happy. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. It's Pharrell. He's a really good music producer, but he also does music too. But this song's older. He's been he's been he's been a producer for a long time. He's a really talented producer. Holy shit, I have to pee so bad. I'm gonna go pee. I'll give you guys Get Low. Actually, hold on. It's almost 1 a.m. Maybe I should end and go hang out with people. I probably should. Dum dum dum. Dum da 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 dum. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm fine. I just gotta pee really bad. Oh, if you need to go, then go. Don't beat your bladder to the wall. Till the sweat drop down my balls. Till all these bitches crawl. I'll be best for tonight. Yeah, it's time for me to go. I need to go hang out with some people, I think. Well, let me look, actually. Let me look at my list and see if there's very many people on right now that I want to hang around. It's weird because, like, Lizzie's on, but she's not at the party. Can I play with your penny line? The club owner say I need to calm down. Hmm. There's 67 fucking people there. Yeah, I'll end. Watch it be a fucking dead night, though. Whoa. Pretty much the music I haven't listened to, especially old music. Grew up listening to Eminem and Tupac. I don't know. It's just shit you haven't heard of. Pharrell's a good music producer, though, but I think he's more known for producing than he is, like, being a part of music. But you've heard shit from him. If you heard Happy, you've heard music from him, and it seems like you did when I said the lyrics for that. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll get up out of here. I might be live again tomorrow, maybe. Either tomorrow or Sunday. I think Runa wants to do repo tomorrow. I don't know if I'll live stream that or not though. Probably not. And then I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm out of here. You guys have a good rest of your night, all right? Have a good rest of your Friday. If you're drinking, also drink water. Don't overdo it. Have fun. Have fun, all right? Catch y'all later. Have a good night.